Hello everyone! In previous videos, we explored the basic and advanced features of our planner. Now it's time to take a look at the Workspace and Timesheets modules and see how they're used for time tracking in Jira. Let's dive in. In ActivityTimeline, you track your time in the Workspace module. Think of it as a personal view where you can see everything that's planned for you and report time accordingly. Here you can see your schedule for the day, along with how much time still needs to be logged. At a glance, charts make it easy to see how much time has already been reported and what's still missing. From here, you can log time in several ways. The easiest option is to click the Log Work button. This allows you to select the task, choose category, and fill out the number of hours, or even log time for multiple days at once. Once the time is submitted, all charts update automatically. You immediately see the results and, if needed, review or edit work logs directly from the workspace. Another option is to log time directly from Jira. Simply start a timer when you begin working on a task and stop it when you're done. ActivityTimeline records the exact time spent for you. Earlier, we mentioned that you can use categories to classify work logs, for example, to distinguish between billable and non-billable time. When you need even more detail, that's where worklog attributes come in. Worklog attributes let you add custom fields to your work logs, such as type of work, customer name, or location. This additional context helps improve reporting and ensures more accurate billing. Timesheets bring all reported time into one place, making it easy to review work logs, approve them when needed, and understand how time is spent across your organization. Timesheets module offers three main views: Progress, Timeline, and Detailed. Each view answers a different question about time tracking. The Progress view offers three templates. Timesheet Progress compares logged time with capacity. Resource Utilization shows how plans compare to available capacity. And Planned versus Actual compares logged hours with original estimates. If the timesheets approval process is enabled, you'll see an additional timesheet approval template. This helps you quickly spot which hours are still waiting for review. Timeline View gives you a visual overview of how your team logs time. Color-coded indicators immediately show if someone is logging too much or too little. From here, you can also control how data is grouped. For example, you might want to see time broken down by users, projects, epochs, or take a more advanced approach by grouping it using custom fields, categories, or worklog attributes you've set up earlier. On top of that, you can also apply filters to focus only on the data that matters to you. Timesheets approval process. And finally, the detailed view, which helps to look closely at the reported time. It's a configurable table that shows individual work logs and all their details. Unlike other views, the table itself can be expanded by adding Jira custom fields to show extra context next to each work log. This is also where the approval process comes into play. When approvals are enabled, new work logs appear with a pending approval status. Managers or team leads review them and approve entries either individually or in bulk. Once approved, work logs can no longer be edited, keeping reported time consistent. If changes are needed, work logs can be unapproved and updated. Filtering by approval status helps to keep focus on what still needs your attention. There's one more layer to the approval process that's especially useful for teams working with fixed reporting periods, like weekly or monthly cycles. Once a period is closed, work logs for that time frame are locked and can no longer be changed. If needed, you can add a grace period to allow late submissions. This keeps reporting flexible, without leaving periods open indefinitely. Once it is done, a warning message shows that the period is closed and changes are no longer accepted. How to save dashboards. Most teams use the same filters and groupings again and again. Instead of configuring them every time, you can save your timesheet views. These saved views can then be managed and shared with others from configuration, dashboards. ActivityTimeline doesn't only track Jira work, it also supports time spent on non-Jira work. A significant part of the day often goes into meetings, training, or other non-Jira activities. Activity Timeline makes it possible to capture that time using the Treat Booking Items as Worklogs option. If you use calendar integration, meetings can appear directly in the planner next to Jira tasks. You can then treat them as work logs automatically, or log them to specific Jira issues from the workspace. There are a few more timesheets-related configuration options in Activity Timeline that are worth reviewing after this tutorial. You'll also find links to our documentation in the description of this video. That's it for this video. Today, we walked through the Workspace and Timesheets modules and showed how they're used for time tracking in Jira, from logging time and managing approvals to generating timesheet reports. While we're working on the next episode, feel free to check out other videos on our channel. And if you have any questions, reach out to us at support@reliex.com. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.